have a question about something that if it has no relevance, we can just treat it as a speed bump and then move right on. The artificial sweeteners, these things that I should say non-glucose increasing sweeteners. So you've got stevia, which is a plant basically, and then you've got sucralose and aspartame and all these things. There is some evidence that I know we're both aware of that have been published in quite reputable journals showing that they can disrupt the gut microbiome in certain cases, in particular saccharin, the one that basically nobody uses anymore. And it's questionable as to whether or not stevia has the same negative effects, et cetera. That's not what this is about. But in terms of the sensation of, or the perception of sweet taste, is that itself a possible detriment to these pro-longevity, forgive me for using the term, the pathways? You know, if I were to drink a Diet Coke during a fast, am I somehow disrupting this? And I'm asking this question because I get asked this question a lot.
Well, there may be small effects. I don't think they're worth worrying about. Joe Rogan laughed at me because I was drinking a Diet Coke during the first interview I did with him. I will drink Diet Coke. I've read the scientific literature. And again, it's this 5% thing that I think is blown out of proportion. If I was to put a number on it, I would say if eating a high sugary meal or drinking a sugar-filled soda, what is that, 30 grams of sugar? Let's say that's a 10 out of 10 bad for you. A Diet Coke might be a 1. And if I'm, which am I going to do? I could have a 10 or a 1 or go without in my life. I'll do the 1 on occasion. I try to avoid them because I don't like the 1s as much. But you can't say that sucralose is equivalent to drinking a sugary soda. There's just no comparison. And I think stevia. I do use stevia whenever I can because it's a naturally sourced product, and I haven't seen any good evidence yet that it's bad for you. But I think a lot of this is overblown, and a lot of it's the media trying to give equal weight to stories. As you know, as a scientist, it can be frustrating when something's a 10 and something's a 1 and they're equated.